Greetings from Santa Cruz Catholic Church in Tucson, Arizona. My name is Father Stephen Watson. I'm the pastor here, and I'm happy to share with you a reflection on Saint Joseph. And actually what I want to talk about is the marriage of Saint Joseph and the Blessed Virgin Mary. Because on March 19th, of course, we are celebrating the solemn feast of Joseph, the husband of Mary. All the theologians say that all of the privileges, prerogatives, graces, holiness of Saint Joseph derives from his marriage, his vocation to be the husband of Mary. So I want to talk about that marriage. You know, there are some communities that celebrate the espousals of Mary and Joseph on January 23rd, the Oblates of Saint Joseph. The Discalced Carmelites used to actually have that in their Carmelite proper missal, and I think it's coming back because of the importance of marriage and the beautiful model that the marriage of Joseph and Mary is for all married couples. But there's a little problem, and it's a perplexity that arises when we read that Joseph, being a just man and finding that Mary was pregnant, decided to divorce her quietly. A lot of study has been made of that passage. It's perplexed me for years. You know, why would a just man think it was somehow a good thing to divorce his wife? Yes, we know that because of the Jewish laws of suspected adultery or things like that, that you couldn't lawfully, you know, you'd have to do something about that. But here's the thing: did Joseph really have any suspicion that anything was wrong? I do not think so. In fact, what happens is that Joseph knows that Mary has conceived by the Holy Spirit. They are actually married. Betrothal in the Jewish custom is really tantamount to marriage. Yes, they did have the custom of waiting a period of time, maybe up to a year, before the spouse was brought into the home of the husband. But they're married, and as a married couple, why would Mary keep a secret from her husband? Something that he would have a right to know. And how did he know that she was pregnant? You know, I mean, wouldn't he have been the first to find out? Did he find out from the neighbors? You know, none of that really makes a lot of sense to me. Let me quote something from Saint Bernardine, that Franciscan saint of the late 14th and early 15th century. He writes, "Mary and Joseph were but one heart and soul. They were two in one same mind, one same affection, and each of them was the other's second half, because Our Lady and he were, so to speak, only one person. The heart of Mary with that of Joseph, and the heart of Joseph with that of Mary. Whoever could imagine a union so intimate, a grace so great?" Well, that union already began to exist with the betrothal. So it really makes little sense that Joseph would not have known about the miraculous conception by the power of the Holy Spirit. But this is why he feels that he should separate, not because of anything wrong, but because of something so divine, so holy. He felt unworthy to go forward with this. He didn't really know what to do. So separating himself, and we don't even have to think that it was going to be definitive. He was waiting for some answer from God, which he did receive from the angel in the dream at night, when the angel said, "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary into your home, even though that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Spirit." See, that "even though" is not the way it's translated traditionally, but it is legitimate, and more scholars are saying so. Like an oblate of St. Joseph Gallagher, Father Gallagher, I think his name is, and Father Callaway, who's written a wonderful new book on St. Joseph, who quotes Ignace de la Portier, who's a famous Jesuit scholar, and he quotes Father McHugh and others. So I'm not making this up. The Greek word, the conjunction gar, can legitimately be translated even though. So he creates a whole new understanding of the situation. Joseph is assured by the angel that even though it's true that there has been a miraculous event and a stupendous intervention of God, he should go forward and take Mary as his wife. And not only that, he should name the child Jesus. That's a prerogative of a father. We would like to have time to talk about the fatherhood of Joseph in regard to Jesus, but we won't. But let me just conclude then with something from Redemptoris Custos, which was St. Pope John Paul II's beautiful apostolic letter on St. Joseph. He writes, "At the culmination of the history of salvation, when God reveals his love for humanity through the gift of the Word, it is precisely the marriage of Mary and Joseph that brings to realization in full freedom the spousal gift of self in receiving and expressing such love." No wife ever loved her husband more than Mary loved Joseph, and no husband ever loved his wife more than Joseph loved Mary. It's a true marriage, no secrets between them, but it's unique. It is a unique situation, and so, but it still serves as a wonderful model of the love of a husband and a wife. And that's why we celebrate with such solemnity Joseph, the husband of Mary. And may your novena be blessed, and may many blessings fall upon you on the feast of St. Joseph. God bless you.